Hi there, it's Miss Pretzel at the Appleton West Library, and I am book talking a book by Goldy Moldavsky. And I'm putting her name first because it's why I picked up this book. I read her Mary Shelley Club, which is a mystery that also has horror elements because the characters in it are fascinated by horror films, and they also kind of play these pranks that are kind of horrific in a way. So that one I would classify as a mystery with a little bit of a horror theme. But she has three other books. This is one we own. I've read all three of the other books, and I would describe them all as realistic, so for what you know, but a humorous, or what I would call satirical humor. And satire is when your goal is to make something look ridiculous, to point out issues. And all of this book and the other two definitely fit that. So I read This is No Good Deed. No Good Deed is about Gregor Manavia, who is going to a summer camp for young activists, people who want to change the world and make it better. And his parents don't understand this or anything. His inspiration is this multi-billionaire tech guru who has given away like 90% of his fortune for bettering the world. So he's a philanthropist. And he has created this summer camp, which is why Gregor wants to go there, and he wants to learn how he can change the world. Well, the camp doesn't quite end up being what Gregor hopes, because there's people like him, his goal is to feed the children, and there's other ones like for climate change, and another one, feed the world, and there's a lot of people with great causes, and then there's people with like eat dirt is their platform, or no robotics, so like no internet, no nothing. There's one for men's rights, which is one of the most annoying characters, but he really talks a lot of people into it. It's just, like I said, I'm laughing as I'm thinking about this book. So I read this book and her two books that we don't own of hers, because I wanted to say, like, wow, I want to see what these books are about, because I loved the Mary Shelley Club. I enjoyed this book. Do I buy the other two? So Kill the Boy Band that she has is making fun of boy bands and their fans. And that goes back to even the Beatles when you think about it. And then there's also, and there's a murder in that one as well. And then Lord of the Fly Fest is their newest one, and that's where a bunch of these social media influencers are stranded on this desert island where they're supposed to be the concert of the century, and yet they're stuck there. It's clearly this is never intended to be that way, and yet even though there's one way they can get on the internet, and they won't let any of their people know that anything is wrong on this island. And so our main character in that one wants to, is like, what's going on? Like, I can't believe you guys, we need to get rescued. So I laughed at all three of these other books. Mary Shelley Club, like I said, is more mystery horror, not, these ones are definitely what I call satire. They're meant to make things ridiculous or look ridiculous, to kind of make you think about them a little bit more. And while I, as an adult, truly enjoyed these books and laughed out loud at them, part of me wonders, if teenagers will find them as funny. I don't know. So I hope somebody will come in and read some of these books and tell me what they think of them. So that's a challenge for you. So, and here's one reason why I think it's important. There are not a lot of humorous YA books. We've got fantasy, we've got mystery, we got there's just not and we got a lot of realistic, but there's just not a lot of humorous fun books. Most of our feel-good reads are romances. So this was one where I'm like, yeah, it's a satire, it's poking fun, and in a way that's sad, but I also was laughing at some of the things, because another thing that happens at this activist camp is the way they set up the games. Like, there's supposedly this internship with the billionaire, and everybody wants it. So they pit all the activists against each other. And so they do exactly the opposite of what maybe they should be doing at this camp. So I just found, I really do like her as an author, and I really am interested in having somebody read this book and tell me what they think. So come on in. This is not your cup of tea. I'll help you find something else because I love to do that. Have a fantastic day and keep on reading.